The house is being pressure washed. Anyways, today we're going to react to Caleb Hammer and 30 minutes of him crashing out on some dumb guest. Yeah. Don't know who Caleb Hammer is. He runs this show called Financial Audit where he basically audits people he brings on and, well, gives them financial advice, but also roasting them because of how stupid they are with their financial decisions. Yeah. At least that's the gist of what I got of it. Yeah. It's probably more that I could find out, but that's pretty much what I know of it mostly. Yeah, we're gonna watch him audit some stupid people and crash out, and I might be crashing out too. Yeah, anyways, I got nothing else for this intro, so I'll leave the original video and Caleb Hammer clips fan channel, which is what put this video together, in the description below. I'll probably put Caleb Hammer himself down below as well. And, well, I hope I can, I will. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, because it helps out a lot, and it's very much appreciated. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump around the video now, shall we? Oof, the expression on his face right now. Oh boy, can only imagine what we're going to be looking at. That doesn't seem pleasant.
Okay, so you owe $150.
I did pay that. But...
Did you? Because I'm looking at your total debt right now. How? Bro, the closest I've ever been to debt is just being like a day late on like paying off a credit card, and that's it. Oh boy.
Then I took out the $300 that they offered me.
And she's got a nose ring.
Today.
I wonder if someone's... Yeah, first I gotta listen to that again. I was about to say, I wonder who's gonna crash out in the comments, because the last time I brought up nose ring, I had like some people crashing out over, which was just being dumb. Might happen again, and well, I'm just gonna be proven right.
Out the $300 that they offered me today.
Alright, now let's listen to that all again.
Okay, so you owe $150.
I did pay that.
Okay.
But then I took out the $300 that they offered me today.
Yeah. Just...
Ladies. What the f are we doing?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, and I think we now know why that debt is all the way out there, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm curious, did she ever pay off that shitty nose ring she got too? Did she ever get that? Including the bottom one, I guess? Is that a bottom one for a lip? Is that what that is? I don't even know. I hope that's just a bead. But it might not be. I don't like... I don't get piercings, man. I really don't.
I just don't know why. What the f Why have you done these things?
Yeah.
You're coming on the show today! You're coming on the fucking show today!
I need a little bit of gas money.
We would have given you gas money! At that point...
Yeah, I think, yeah, don't they get paid to come on here too as well? I'm pretty sure they do. I don't think any of that money is going towards gas. Or that debt. Yeah.
No, you bought things.
Anything that debt might be going up.
Bucky's, listen, we know your entire existence. You're a liar. A liar. You are a liar. Liar, liar, liar. Matching.
Bro, what? Hold on. What in the hell is this on her ears? What the okay.
Matching Bronco t-shirts for you
me,
and
my
your mom.
Yeah. They were super cute. I don't know
Shut
what
the up.
Okay. I don't think you should be buying that whenever you know this is your debt. Oh, yeah, current debt is... Wait, how does this work? Current debt is 150. Total is 43 grand. Still just... Okay.
$600
Oh, we're...
cash out.
Oh, we're adding more.
That she took out the day of filming Financial Audit.
His therapist might be paid well.
Oh, I need a moment. I need a moment.
Grab the drink.
Your child because you are dedicated to homeschooling them, then you can't afford to. This is basic.
I afford not to. It's worth any price to take care of my kid.
Oh my. You.
If you have a kid one day, you might understand.
Yeah, and
Are you
guess
married
what?
yet?
I am not, but guess what? I've seen a lot of people on this show, and this is where you're headed, that you're so proud of for some reason, where their entire life, your kid is going to be on hold because their failure and joke of a dad, while they're trying to live their life, never did anything in their entire life, their dad's life. So all of a sudden, your kid has to put their life on hold to take care of their failure dad. That's where you're going. That's just a mathematical reality. I don't need to have had a kid to know that.
That's not going to happen.
Fuck you, that's not going to happen. Look at your finances now. You're in your mid-30s. You're acting like a 12-year-old. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a baby. Shut up. What a joke. That's not going to happen. You don't know fucking anything.
That's not gonna
You're not even living life as an adult in 34. You couldn't successfully complete a marriage. You can't successfully complete holding a
I was
job.
married for 12 years.
And guess what? You're not.
Damn.
You couldn't successfully complete holding a job for more than 6 months. You couldn't work in a kitchen. You can't go and sit across a desk from someone without having to sit in a house for a week. You're a child. You're incapable of existing in this world and doing all this stuff that you want to do. And just like, by the way, your kid, you want to homeschool your kid. All this stuff that you are choosing is going to put you in a position where they're going to have to put their life on hold to take care of their joke of a dad.
If they even decide to do that. Yeah, because, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think his kids are getting homeschooled, because I'm pretty sure that costs money, and, yeah.
That is your choice. And it's honestly a
And with all of that going up, everything you just put on the table, yeah, not gonna happen.
disgusting choice. What are we doing here?
You're supposed to help us.
In what way? I'm not a magic pill. Buddy, if I say, hey, maybe you can't do a luxurious vacation once a month, and that's why you're in debt.
Okay, first of all, it's
And
not
that's... Alright. So that's how we got the 14,000 debt up there. Alright.
even once a
Shut the
month.
fuck up. If I just give literally the most basic thing and tell you to cut out the most expensive thing that maybe you do once a year instead, max, which I wouldn't even do, I'd get out of fucking debt, then maybe you'd be willing to cut that back. So I don't know what the is going on here. This is so stupid. This is so stupid already. So dumb. This is the first card. You have to be receptive. If you're sitting at this table, you have to be receptive, or I'm not fucking filming.
I am receptive. I just don't agree with your logic.
Please explain.
I mean, you know, everybody has debt.
No.
Yes.
No. I'm not in debt. I'm not in debt. Closest I've ever gotten into debt was being like a day late on the credit card, and then that gets paid off like almost instantly that late day. And then that's it. And it's not even by a crazy amount. Never have I gotten even in the triple digits of it. But I'm looking at this. How did this happen?
Oh.
Everybody has debt. And
No.
we're just not gonna go see the world
Yeah.
and not go travel just because
Yes,
credit cards
we're
aren't gonna
traveling.
pay.
Especially that you should not be paying for luxurious vacations if you're 14 grand in debt. And that's probably gonna go up. That number's gonna go up. Where's that Ludwig meme? Let's up those numbers. I think she's listening to him. I think that's what's happening.
You have to go make memories.
No.
You have to go make memories. What are you gonna do? Just stay in your house and fucking work all the time?
No. You
Literally?
Oh
No,
my God.
but you're not gonna do that. Let's not do that. Going on a luxurious vacation once a month is not the only thing to do. There are like plenty of other things to do. Like, oh my gosh.
Buddy.
Is that what you do? Is that where you're just so miserable all the time?
Well, yes, I am building a business here, so I do put in more work than you've ever put in your entire life, but I also have results to show for it, and you have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
But also, at the same time, because of that, I could retire right now and actually go see the world without going in debt because I put in the time, I put in the work, I put in the effort, the mental energy, the stress, the zits. Instead, your next vacation will be living under a bridge, and you won't be leaving there.
Damn.
The most content.
Like, damn. Oh yeah, with the way she's evidently spending, yeah, that's, yeah, if that.
people produce on YouTube is fun.
Do what now? Go back.
This vacation will be living under a bridge and you won't be leaving there.
Most content that people produce on YouTube is fun. Yeah. Why weren't we a gaming channel? Why weren't we a food channel? Why weren't we a Graham Stephan talk at the camera for 8 minutes channel? Why'd we have to be financial audit?
He's regretting this.
Why'd we have to be financial audit?
We've seen like 3 different people going back to the same one, and he's already having a mental crisis. Like, why did I have to do this? This is destroying my mental health. Let me make a gaming channel instead. Watch him do that as like a side channel or something. Watch him have like a side channel. Or like, you know what? I need a break from this. I need a break. Let's go play Pow World or something. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Gosh, I just really fucking hate this. It flows through my bones.
I remember taking it out. I just don't remember what it was for.
Oh my god. Hold on. Go back. Oh my.
I just don't remember.
Same. How did we go from 450? How did we go this? And then you don't even remember what you took it. Oh my god. Oh my. You hear my dog barking? I don't think she's barking because of the pressure washing on the house. I think she's barking because she hears the bullshit that I'm hearing. And she cannot believe it. Oh god. But yeah, how did we go from 450 up to $4,000? How do we get there? And I swear to God, if someone says, actually it's 3,992, it's almost $4,000. Shut the fuck up. I round my numbers, okay? Fuck off. Round my numbers when it comes to shit. Anyways.
Remember what it was for?
I remember taking out. I don't remember what it was for though. Like, some people deserve to be poor.
They started garnishing your wages from this loan?
Yes.
You gave them access to your account?
Yeah.
You gave them access to your account? This isn't a government. They can't just garnish unless you give access.
You know those break rooms they have where you can pay to go in and like break shit? Yeah, I think Caleb might want to go to one of them.
So much. I'm sweating so much, and this
If he already goes to them like once a week or so, then I don't know how to help them.
This is you don't understand. You don't understand. Listen, you're at this point. Listen. Actually, do I have empathy for you and how you do things?
No.
Boop boop.
Nope.
Bye bye.
No.
You're
$70,000 in 8 months. That's spending.
Like just like there are probably like, you know, reasons people go into debts that's, you know, it can't be helped or something. Like maybe you get fucked over by insurance or something to pay for like someone's surgery or something that saved their lives or something. That's the most reasonable one I can think of, that, you know, you'd probably have some sympathy and, you know, maybe need some financial advice. But I took some of that out, but I don't remember what it was for. Ugh, holy shit. 70,000 in debt. All right, let's see how we got into this.
boop boop. Bye bye. You're
$70,000 in 8 months. That's spending.
In 8 months? Jesus Christ.
$70,000 in 8 months, our spending has skyrocketed because we also moved in after we got married because we're not allowed to live together before we get
Oh
married.
no, I moved into a place. That means I have to spend $70,000 in 8. What are you talking about, dude?
A lot of our expenses were with her not having a job. We have to put on credit cards.
$70,000. That is you living
Not
above your means.
completely.
You do not need to live on $70,000 in 8 months.
Yeah.
That we are talking at that point. You are living off of $110,000
$70,000 in 8 months.
a year. That is, you are not making that up with an income.
And one of them isn't even paying because they don't have a job. Like, get off your lazy ass and go get a job and help pay that shit off at the very least.
What are you talking
A
about?
lot of this stuff over the past year are one-time purchases that are not going to be made in subsequent
and you need
years.
them
Really?
to survive.
One-time purchases.
And you need them to survive.
One-time purchases.
And you need them to survive.
This is what I'm talking about. One-time purchases
survive.
that are not going to be made in
He's not answering the question.
2025
Doesn't
or
matter. You
2026.
needed them to survive.
So our spending
Doesn't. Hey.
Hey, you
It's it.
our
Hey,
spending
hey, yes or no question. Holy shit.
is going to go down because of those one-time
No,
purchases are no
that's
longer
not how
on the
this
budget.
works. Listen. Next year, maybe you'll want to buy a chin. I don't know what's going to happen. At some point,
Nice.
everything gets pushed. You will find a replacement for that spending. The spending that you did last year that are one time, you're going to find one-time purchases next year. I only have 4 of these conversations a week. That's it. For 3 years.
So you're saying
find
my
this.
position is the same as everybody else's position and that I'm not unique in any way, so why would I be on this podcast in the first place?
Yeah, basically, because essentially everyone that comes on the show, trust me, I've heard that this show.
Just because our spending was bad in the last 12 months does not mean it's going to be bad in the subsequent 12 months or the 12 months after that.
You know what? You're right. Isn't. It isn't going to be as bad in the next 12 months. It's probably going to be worse. I feel like it's going to be absolutely worse. Yeah, I just realized I need to rearrange my camera for the tracking. Jesus. But yeah, it's probably going to be worse. And now I need to readjust my model. Okay, we're good. Anyways. Let's get back to this.
Behavior just changes because we wake up one
We
day.
are here to get our behavior changed and look at what we
I
need
don't
to
change
change.
behavior. I will give you advice of what you should and
Yes,
should not do.
and that advice
but you spend
will help our behavior.
Yeah, if you follow it.
Yes, that's what we want to do is follow it.
my
That's
gosh,
why
this
we're
guy.
here.
That's why we're here. Okay, fucking bingo. Got it.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Buddy, everyone says that. Again, you think you're unique? You're saying exactly what everyone says every
Yes.
single time.
Okay, I'm here to get help. If I didn't want help, I would not be here.
Then
I
maybe
feel like you're not gonna take whatever advice he gives you, though. And I feel like you're just gonna get into a worse position, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I hear you get paid to come on here. I feel like that's all you're here for, just to get paid to get embarrassed on this show. Yeah.
you should fucking listen instead of interjecting. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Interject.
No, go ahead.
There it is. Okay. Your one-time purchases that you did last year, you will have one-time purchases for the rest of your life. This is what happens every single time. And even still, she did not have a job since the middle of last year, since after the middle of last year, and you guys chose to live on $120,000. Even if they're one-time purchases, I don't give a You chose to live off of $120,000 a year when you barely make scraps. So I don't give a if they're one-time purchases. You chose that. You chose that.
So how about we go into the finances and look what we can fix?
Buddy, it's a fix. Here's a fix. Let me give you a little fix. This will solve your entire issue, and we can fast forward instead of doing an hour and a half.
Okay.
Here's a fix. Don't fucking spend $120,000 in a year.
Yeah.
You dumb making $30,000. How much went out?
And they're only making 30,000. Oh my god! You know, usually I don't really have that much contempt for people in debt. It was like maybe like 10% because I know a lot of people got themselves into debts for stupid reason. Now it's up to like 90 because fucking there's way more people who get themselves in debts through stupid situations than I thought. Yeah, and yes, I'm over exaggerating, but just. It makes you wonder how many people really are in debt because of stupid shit. Like, how many people are in debt for, like, dumb fucking reasons like this? Like, just... And like, I thought I was bad at spending, because like, you see, you see how much money I've spent on the gacha games I play, you know, it's not good, but you know, I don't go through everything or go into debt because of it. But, and I know I spend more on it than I should, but you know, I don't go into debt, I don't overspend, and most importantly, I win my pools. Okay, I know that's not the most important factor, but still. Like, I keep track of what I have and what I spend, and I don't do it on stupid shit most of the time. And if I do, I don't overspend. Like, just, and get myself in the debt. Like, Jesus Christ. That credit card I use barely gets used, alright? So, yeah. Let's see what, let's go back to see what, oh god, she's got tattoos all over her arms. I just realized that. Yeah, is that another thing she's in debt for? How many of those do you think she has paid off too? Or is she too busy taking another luxury vacation?
I'm telling you, probably like $65,000, $7,000.
That doesn't make sense. You just told me the household expenditures are $7,000.
Well, you're supposed to make
you-
it make sense.
You said you went on a trip.
We did, and it was great.
Okay, that would probably mean the money went out is more than just your household expenses. So how much do you think went out? How much do you think went out? How much do you think went out?
$10,000
Okay. Where did it go?
to the trip. I just told
Where'd you go?
To the Philippines.
You know you can't afford to go out, right? You know you can't afford to buy any designer
Holy shit, he looks so much different without facial hair. Alright.
clothes. You know you cannot afford to go.
Is this
to
an older clip? Is this an older clip? I don't know.
anything but great clips. You know you cannot afford to go out to eat at all, right? To be very clear, not a single time.
And the nose ring.
I'm speechless.
Do you know you cannot afford that though?
I get my lot. I feel like it saves me so much time though, so I can work on my business.
Work on your how many hours a day?
Work on your business, woman. You can't even go out to eat. Also, being told the situation you're in because of your own damn fault, and then you just go, in response, like... I don't think I've ever been compelled to... You know how, like, some people get, like, spray bottles to spray things? I don't think I've ever been compelled to do that to an actual person before. There you are. Hey, Caleb Hammer will do that in his financial audit now. Bring on stupid people and then, you know, put in the waiver that they sign in to put in here or whatever. That's, yes, Caleb Hammer is allowed to spray you with a spray bottle with water out of annoyance when you annoy the shit out of me. That'd be funny. That would actually be funny. Yeah. I wonder if he watches reacts to him. If he does, you need to do that. Yeah.
Are you working?
It depends. And now
Average.
I'm doing more things
Give
now.
me average.
An
Oh,
average
there's more things spending.
How many days or hours a day are you working?
5.
Then you don't have time. That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, I'm digging into you, but that's dumb. That's dumb, and you need to know that's dumb. That's why I'm being rough. 5 hours a day? Oh, poor me. I'm working 5 hours a day and I can't cook. What do you mean it saves you time?
Hey, where do you think your score would be financially? 0 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. 10 is a number, so 0. You can give 10 numbers in between there.
5.
Have you
5.
seen this show?
Yes, I've seen the show all the time, actually.
Really?
You're welcome.
Were you closing your ears and eyes while it was playing near you?
Probably.
You think
Did you only play it for background music and not listen?
you're a 5? This
Yes.
is one of
Yeah, I think you need to invest in that spray bottle I brought up.
the biggest stacks of okay. Guys, if you want your Hammer financial score and you're not a fucking moron, sorry.
You literally spent more money this last month than came in. So that does not make sense. That is not lining up with the literal reality of your situation.
Yeah. Well,
So what are you talking about?
I mean,
Obviously something is different there than you are expressing.
no, it's not different. I pay all my bills.
Yeah,
you?
bills. What do you mean by bills? Are you just talking about like the minimum monthly payments on things that are required?
No. I've paid off my credit cards to a certain degree.
There's a couple
certain
credit cards that get some payments. And
To a certain degree. Yeah, when they say they pay off their credit cards to a certain degree, you know you're about to find some bullshit. And whenever you're digging around for proof of that, yeah, there's a lot of bullshit in that statement.
There's some credit cards that are getting
Kind of. But I'm working on it. It's not like I'm just not paying them. Everything gets a payment.
Are they?
like a minimum monthly.
Really?
Is that what you're
Like
saying?
$100.
Do they? Because I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I do not believe her in the slightest.
Every card gets at least $100.
Okay, if the bills are paid before you close the books, why? How are we spending more than is coming in? I'm trying to understand this from your perspective.
Shop and I travel.
Okay, why isn't that tracked? Why are we tracking our bills but we're not tracking our spending?
Why are you shopping and traveling when you're in debt? You should not be doing something that you do not need to do when you are in debt. I feel like someone's gonna say, life's too short, you need to do that. Yeah, and you get to do that for that small time, and then you get to live the rest of your life as a goddamn debt slave. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds fun. You want to say, yeah, life's... yeah, life's too short. Yeah, and you get to spend that short time doing that, and then the rest doing that. Like, no. Or you spend the small little time paying off your debt, and then you can do that more whenever you're not in debt. How about that?
I don't know. Because if I track it, then I probably won't do it anymore.
Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that what gets us to the best place?
Yeah.
Realting's a very interesting...
That is actually a good thing. That actually does help you spend less. You look at what you do. Okay, well, maybe I'm not being... I was about to use a bad example, but... I feel like, looking at that would, make you spend less. You look at how much you spend on something like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that anymore with how much that took. About to use my gotcha games as an example of that, but that's not a good example. Granted, I may do that with money on the side, but that I'm free to use, but still. But hey, like I said, I don't overspend, but yeah. Alright, that was gonna be a bad example. Well, let's get back into this more.
Profession, and the fact that, again, like you said at the beginning, you don't get paid unless you make a big sale. So if you're not doing anything, or helping someone find a place as well. I know some of it with commission is kind of changed up recently, but either way, whatever. You don't get paid unless you get paid. It's not an ongoing bi-weekly payment. Okay, wonderful. With that, you would want to be basically debt-free to have no risk hanging over your head as you're in a more risky job situation. You'd want a fully funded emergency fund to be able to cover yourself, probably about 12 months actually, as like a business owner, which you are your kind of own business.
Yeah, but technically I don't spend out of my bank account. I only spend on credit cards.
You understand you have to pay the credit cards.
Yeah, and I do. I pay them. So
not off.
So in the beginning of the month, I track my monthly bills out of my bank account, and then I only spend on a credit card. So
but you don't put back on your credit card what you spend on it.
I know.
So it doesn't work like that.
Dude,
what is your philosophy on this?
Well, I don't really have a philosophy.
Then tell me your reasoning, because there was at least a half a thought that made you go into
was
that.
there?
Because I thought that, honestly, I just like to spend money. So
I get it,
Yeah,
but your reasoning behind the credit card versus the bank account.
Well, they're rewards credit cards. And they don't all have interest. So the
a couple are interest free right now, yes.
Yeah, and they'll be paid off before the
Says what? They're going up. What are you talking about?
Man.
It's confident. There also is card accruing interest.
But those don't have big balances.
But it's still accruing interest, showing that you are not able to manage paying off a card before interest starts accruing, because we have credit cards accruing interest.
How many credit cards
I
does you have
just
that
want to
aren't paid
spend
off?
on credit cards
No.
so I don't have to pay out of the bank account.
What?
Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. Interesting.
Like, let me go back and hear that.
So I don't have to pay out of the bank account. I just want to spend on credit cards so I don't have to pay out of the bank account.
All right, hold on. Let me try and understand this. So you spend money on the credit cards because you don't want the money you have in your bank accounts to go out, even though it's gonna go out. Usually it's supposed to go out anyways when you use the credit card, because you're supposed to spend with the credit card and then pay off what you spent with the credit card with the money in your bank account. Like, does she just not want to spend her own money? Is that what's happening here?
Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. Interesting philosophy. Yeah, it was $25,000.
Jesus.
What's $25,000?
That's the number that was spent.
Jesus.
That's what went out
Last month?
last month.
And she doesn't even know? That's the attitude of someone who just... The way she said that lets you know that she's just now finding out how much money she spent.
No. We don't even make that much money. What do you... No.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's
Somebody-
the point.
Conversation we're having.
Somebody miscalculated.
No.
What are you on here for? What are you on the show for?
To fix finances, Caleb, and to save...
Are you? Because I feel like you just got here through another stupid decision you make, like the stupid decision you made that got you into this mess in the first place. That or to supposedly get paid to be on here, because, you know, I'm going to find out if this is true or not. Alright, so... based on the very weak research I did, yeah, they're not getting paid to be on here, yeah. But when I said they're getting paid, I didn't mean like they're paid actors or anything. I meant paid to come onto the show and get embarrassed. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going with stupid decision is why she got here, yeah.
Save my marriage before
Then why
it's
the
doomed.
did you just say that?
And what was it?
Show for?
To fix finances, Caleb, and to save my marriage before
Then why
it's
the
doomed.
did you just say that? Because that's
Save your marriage, yeah, okay.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Because there's no way we don't even make that much money a month.
That's the point.
The problem.
You're in debt.
You don't make that much money, and you're spending more that you have. You're spending not only more money than you make, you're spending money you don't have, and now you have to pay off. Oh my god.
You put more on debt. Your debt went up.
Yeah.
You mean like on credit cards?
That is a debt.
Some people deserve to be poor. Some people deserve to be poor.
What kind of person did you guys find? I'm concerned
Okay,
that
help me
she
out
doesn't
here.
have... No. I'm concerned she doesn't have the mental bandwidth for a conversation involving numbers.
Yeah.
That's like credit cards? Yes, like credit cards. Are you kidding me right now? What are we talking about?
Well, because you asked how much came in, and then you asked how much went out. So I thought
Are you
meant like
pranking me
checking
or
account.
are you stupid?
I
We're
think
just
they're
starting with like
stupid.
a fucking insane balance. Oh, we do spend $25,000 a month somehow.
We
Razor,
don't.
shut the fuck up. Yes, you do. That's literally what you do.
On
So-
what?
Your stupid
I think we're gonna
vacation.
find out. Something tells me you've seen the show before that we might find out. Starting now. $31.42 of purchases. You're at the credit limit. What is the fee possibly? What is the fucking fee possibly? What is the fee for?
Late payment? I don't know.
Great. Oh my gosh. So nonsense. You don't give a you don't care.
Of course I care. That's why I'm here.
I don't. That's why I'm here. Great. I can't tell. I can't get in your brain. You're sassy, then you say you're not. You're defensive, then you say you're not. And it's just like fucking, I don't understand.
She doesn't even know what's going on with herself. She don't even know what's going on with herself. There ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing working in there. Nothing.
Dan.
I'm trying to tell you why
Yet
these
there's
things...
a nice part of your personality. Yet there's an aggressive cheater. Yet there's, I don't understand what you are. I might not know how to get through to you. I can get through on, I don't understand
you why
Yet
these
there's
things...
a nice part of your personality. Yet there's an aggressive cheater. Yet there's, I don't...
They're an aggressive cheater? They're an aggressive cheater. Did I hear that right? Let me hear that one more time.
Tell you why
Yet
these
there's
things...
a nice part of your personality. Yet there's an aggressive cheater. Yet there's, I don't...
Yeah, if she's an aggressive cheater, that's starting to explain quite a lot about her, yeah. Because here's the thing about people that end up cheating a lot. They're not exactly pleasant people, yeah. Which, you know, should be obvious, but, yeah. Especially if they're an aggressive one, yeah, not exactly pleasant.
I don't understand what you are. I might not know how to get through to you. I can get through to most people. I don't know. You're an enigma. By accumulating just on the first card alone over
I don't think they're an enigma. They're just fucking stupid.
$10,000, you'd have to make multiple. Enigma. By accumulating just on the first card alone over $10,000, you'd have to make multiple months to pay that off,
that was
including
from
paying your bills and 2
consolidating.
mortgages.
That was from consolidating my other cards.
There's a lot of spending on here. There's a lot of spending on here. It's not just consolidation.
Like 6,000 of it is consolidation.
So I don't give a fuck. So half of it is consolidation, just about, and half is spending. That doesn't change the how do we pay it off in time? If we do not get the close, how do we pay it off in time?
Me when I realized my goldfish couldn't.
If we do not get the closings, because you were putting yourself in such a risky position, essentially borrowing from your future self, but in a more extreme scenario. Because usually when people borrow from their future self, they borrow from a paycheck that is more confident to come because they already have a job that is giving out that paycheck on a consistent basis. But you're not. Your paycheck isn't necessarily due with luck, but you also do have the client side of it. If your client is not willing to sell at a certain price, and who knows what the real estate market is and going to be, you don't really know. You're putting a lot of risk on that.
I live on hope and faith in a dream, I guess.
I think you live on stupidity.
Yeah,
and
you
a credit
have
card.
And you have a shit ton of debt, so that's not working. What's your investment account like today? 30 years old?
Like my 401k is probably like $5,000 or $10,000.
So you're behind for 30.
Yeah.
Is the hope and dream working? You're behind.
Not yet.
You have as much on one credit card.
Yeah, no. Yeah, hope and dream. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that didn't help. I just...
As you have on your hopeful guessing high end of your retirement account. None of these are necessities. This is crazy. You go crazy on here. You go crazy.
I did tell you earlier that Amazon is my weakness.
I know.
Yeah, maybe we should stop that. Yeah.
So, at least I was forthcoming.
So imagine the return on your investment if you just put that money in stocks, Moon savings account, and anything. It'd be just delicious. But it's
yeah, that's a thing I'm realizing. The actual thing, better thing, some of this money could have been put into.
You're a moron.
We're fiscally irresponsible, and that's what we are here to try and fix.
But
We want
that
your
is not how
advice.
this conversation is going to go. Stop trying to control this, okay? You little domineering freak. That is not how this is going to work. I am trying to learn about you.
Yes.
I get into your brain. We figure it out, and then we go through the finances, and then I get to learn about them based on the establishment that you set before of your personality that I get to know about you and why you did the things. Guess what, special guy? I don't know if math teaches this, but when I look in your most recent month, I can't see what you spent in August. So yes, we're having a conversation about what last year looked like that got you into $70,000 of debt.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think the master's degree is going to solve that equation for you. So,
yeah, no.
Yeah, we're going to talk about maybe the mistakes you made.
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
So stop with let's go into the documents then. I know we're going to go into the numbers that happened in the last month.
Okay.
Okay. So why the do you think it is okay to spend $120,000 in a year making 20 to 30?
Never said it was okay.
Then why'd you
said
do
it?
it?
Fiscally,
Why do it?
No that you chose to
Why
do.
did we do it? We were fiscally irresponsible.
That is not an answer.
Yeah,
why did you choose to do
Yeah, I think we can tell that just from looking. Not an answer. Jesus Christ.
it? That is not your choice. The fiscally irresponsible is not the answer. I want to know why the you did it. Self-assessment. Try to get any kind of reflection in your life.
Why did I do it? I don't necessarily have a great answer for it. I'm fiscally irresponsible.
Oh my gosh, buddy, that is not going to be an answer.
But
that
that's
is
why
not
we
going to be
wrapped up so much of this debt.
No,
is because we spend money on dumb shit.
There we go. There's an attempt.
Stupid one-time
so
purchases.
what are you getting? This one-time purchases that you're able to justify for an entire fucking year, which will apparently never happen again in the rest of your life.
Never said that.
Okay, then why are we defending ourselves like it's just one-time purchases that'll never happen again?
Because certain one-time purchases will never be made again. I have already
sure,
looked
but
at
they will
certain
be
ones.
replaced with other one-time
But that's
purchases.
what I don't want to do is replace them.
But they always will.
But you say they always will. They don't necessarily have to always be.
With your discipline, if you choose to.
I know, that's what I need to work on is my fiscal discipline.
Yeah, so let's learn about why you did those in the past. Tell me, what were you purchasing, dude? Instead of just saying, I'm fiscally irresponsible and trying to move on. What the did you actually do?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't know we spent $70,000 a year. That's why I'm saying
Can
I
you
don't know what
answer
these
the
are.
question, guy? You don't need to sit here and try to.
He just doesn't answer it.
I don't know what we spent that money on. The $70,000.
You can't
He's just
reflect
smiling.
$3 months ago.
$12,000.
You keep bringing up one-time purchases. Tell me about any of them.
Yeah.
Couches one-time purchase.
Oh, he figured it out. He was
There we
able to
go.
get an
There
answer.
we
We got
go.
there 10 minutes later.
Couches one-time purchase. TV one-time purchase. All the stuff we've had to move
That's
in, whether it's table.
$70,000. Couches and
That's
TV.
what I'm saying. I don't know what this $70,000
then.
is.
Yeah, because I'm no expert on couch and TV prices, but I don't think either of those accrue up to $70,000.
Self-reflect.
All the stuff we've had to move in, plates, dishes.
You needed a TV to survive.
Well, we've had our TVs. But,
Okay, so that wasn't it then.
Okay,
Okay.
so desks
that's-
for her to sew, sewing machine for her to sew.
Okay.
So she can try and make some supplemental income when she's allowed
How
to
much
work.
have we made?
None so far
course.
because I
Okay, so
cannot
Yeah,
work.
because she had no job. Yeah, because she doesn't have a job.
She's
Keep
not
going.
allowed to make any money, whether it's cash or in the
Good,
bank
then maybe
account.
we shouldn't have purchased for something she can't
That's
do.
when
Yeah.
she was allowed to work.
And did you make any money doing that?
No, because that's
Okay,
when I
so
was,
bullshit. Keep going.
I don't even know what other one-time purchases could be. Lots of food.
No. How do they not know? How do you not know what you spent them on? Don't you have a thing that, shows you what all you spent your money on? Because I do. I have I have my own spending records and shit.
Lots of, your passport doesn't really count because you had to get that. But going on vacation to Ocean City. We call
Yes,
it,
that is necessary for surviving and moving
Why are you...
into a new place. This fucking guy. What are you talking about?
that technically that was before, but
How would you talk about since fucking the unemployment?
That's
Because
what I'm
your
saying.
entire let's frame back. Let's get to where this started. You specifically said we are going to get out of debt when she gets income because everything's going to change because we got income. However, obviously, mathematically, you can do that part. You know that is not why you're in this debt.
Correct.
Because no amount of income she gets, unless she gets a 6-figure job, would make up for the kind of spending you guys did last year. So tell me what the fuck you guys were doing since she got unemployed.
spending money on dumb shit. Also, I don't really
You said
make.
it was just one-time purchases.
Yeah.
Also, I
just
don't
a-
really have the money coming in to kind of.
Hey, how about you work like a fucking man? then?
Yeah.
I am working. What the fuck do you mean?
You took 3 months off when she was unemployed.
I didn't take 3 months off.
It was summer break.
I worked over the summer.
What'd you do?
I work at CVS.
You said you weren't bringing in money. You would have been bringing in money if you
Yeah.
were working
they
at
let
CVS.
me work 30 hours a week. 30
Okay, so
hours a week
that
at
is
$19
money.
an
Then
hour.
don't say you didn't bring
I
in
didn't.
money.
I never said that.
Did he not just say
I
he didn't
legitimately
make
never
money?
said that. No, I work at CVS while I work during school, and over the summer they don't let me work full time. They let me work 30 hours a week.
Who doesn't?
CVS.
Okay.
Because they can't transition me from part time to full time because of benefits.
But you pick up a second job somewhere else.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. Over the
no,
summer.
last
Are we
year, I
now?
don't give a shit about right now. We're still talking about last summer, trying to follow along.
Yeah.
Why didn't you work a second job?
Because she was still working over the summer.
She got unemployed in August. Why didn't you pick
School
up a second
started in
job?
August.
Why couldn't you pick up a job in the evenings? You don't make enough
I work
money.
at CVS in the evenings.
It was CVS in the evenings.
I work at CVS.
Why aren't you working at CVS right now?
I am. I
Why
work.
didn't you say that? That's what you do for a living.
You.
How am I able to
be
get
fair-
answers without a full picture?
Listen, to be fair, you cut me off after I said substitute teacher, and I never got to go back into that
How much do you make
conversation.
at CVS now?
It's about $19 an hour.
How many hours a week are we currently working?
During
said
school, it's
30.
about 10 hours a week. I work there Mondays and Tuesdays after.
You can do more than that.
I work there Mondays and Tuesdays after school. They don't let you work Saturday,
10 hours a week? Like what? You're working like 2 hours a day or something?
Sundays. Sundays.
You can do more than that.
I work there Mondays and Tuesdays after school. They don't let you work Saturday, Sundays. Sundays they're only open for.
Are there
overnight
other
shift.
weekdays other than Monday and Tuesday?
Yes.
Might need to check your
I
calendar
also
for that
have
one.
my schooling that I have to do.
Okay, and when does that take place?
I do my schooling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm in online school. Schooling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I have to do.
Okay, and when does that take place?
I do my schooling Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm in online school.
When are the classes? What time?
It's all asynchronous. So I do it whenever I have time. There's no like live lectures. They're
Oh,
all
good.
just posted.
Okay, so you can work after school
But
for a
if-
few hours.
Yeah, I do work. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if I come home at CVS, I usually get home 9 p.m.
Mhm.
I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to go to school. If I do my schooling after
So you're
that,
doing
I'm
the thing
dead.
that the rest of us have done all throughout life when we had to sacrifice, and maybe you get a little less sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, to pay the bills for your fucking wife, the roof over her head, since she doesn't have a choice to work. Yeah, you man up a little.
Okay. I completely agree. That's why I'm looking
Good,
for.
which is why you didn't do that.
That's why I'm looking
I love
for
how this
second
guy's
jobs
just like,
right now.
we're gonna do this. Everything's gonna be good.
Yeah.
This is one-time purchase.
Yeah, he says we're not gonna do this. Yeah, one-time purchases. It's gonna get better. Don't worry. We'll eventually do it. Don't worry. It'll get better. It's gonna be fine and all that. Yeah, they say that, but that's never going to be the thing. It's always just going to be said over and over and over again, but that's never going to actually happen, is it? Yeah.
That everything's going to be good in the future. You're right. I will do that. I'm here. Guys, I was just financially insecure. How about, like, that's not how this works. You don't just get out of a pushback by saying, you're right, I'm just going to do it. No! Why weren't you? Because I can't just believe you're going to do something if you're just going to say.
Because when I'm already working in school and I'm already working that second job for 2 of those days a week, the other 3 days I'm doing
CVS
schooling.
Won't let you work on the weekend?
No.
Cool, go to McDonald's.
Why would I want to go work at McDonald's? Sure, $15 an hour.
Money?
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 Yeah, money. I have schooling I have to do as well.
Okay, you didn't say that. You said Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Again, how am I able to have any kind of assessment if you refuse to answer a question sufficiently?
I am perfectly capable of working, but I don't want to work 7 days a week.
I don't give a f what you want. You're under
yeah,
you
don't get a choice in this case. You don't want to work 7 days a week. You shouldn't have got yourself $70,000 in debt. Now you have to do that. You don't get a choice now, buddy. That's just how it is. You got get off your ass, work them jobs and pay that shit off. You don't get a choice now.
I have a wife who can't work, and it is not her fault.
Yeah, but I am not working 7 days a week while I am in school.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to fail school.
I don't know why she can't work, apparently. He said she can't work. I don't know why she can't, so I might have been a bit too hard depending on why that is. I don't know why. I might have missed it, but no.
It's going to be more student loan money that I'm going to have to do.
But you said you did school Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You did not say Saturday and Sunday.
I do school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You did not say Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday. Okay, like maybe I could pick up a second job.
Yes, that's what I just said. That's literally what I just said.
That's what I'm trying to do for the summer right now. I'm applying to jobs currently.
Not for the summer. I'm saying
if they hire me now, I'll do it. But I'm applying for these jobs. You can say
so many. You can run the rest of this conversation of, yes, you're right. I will do that. I want to know why you didn't do it because I will have no faith. It's just like someone who comes on, has all this debt and says, you know, I'm just going to pay it off in the next year. By the way, that's exactly what they just said earlier in the conversation.
Yeah.
How can I have any kind of belief in that if you have not been doing that? That is why I am trying to ask questions as to why you are not.
They have not done that at all. So it's like, why do we believe they're gonna do it now the moment they say they do? Yeah.
Doing something so we can diagnose and find a way to get you to actually do it in the future. The answer of, I was just financially insecure and I'm not going to be. That's not a f***ing answer, buddy. You do not get anywhere in life with that.
So why I didn't work?
Yes, why you're not working on Saturdays and Sundays.
Because I'm lazy. That's my time to recuperate from the week.
Well, get off
Could I have done married a lazy man who's not
done,
willing to keep the roof over
could
her
I
head?
have
How
done
does that feel?
She has a roof over her head, actually.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Keep going $1,000 in the negative every single month. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah. And we'll see how long that marriage lasts too, which probably won't be that much longer. Yeah.
You married a lazy man. How does that feel?
Eh.
I don't think he's lazy.
Really?
I think
he's not willing to work Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think I married a lazy man. Not willing to work more to pay off his debts that he got into stupidly. That's most likely gonna go up more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think he should take a break as well.
You don't want the bills paid.
He does pay the bills, but I think
you are under by $1,000 and debt is going up and we're at the $70,000 since you went unemployed. What are we talking about? You're going further in debt. That's not paying the bills.
Yeah.
Do we know what paying the bills are? A little concerned that both
do we know the definition of that?
of you do not know what paying the bills are.
Probably not.
Which makes you a little nervous for the future of this conversation. Going in debt is not paying the bills. We do realize this, right? That is actually additional.
I don't think they do.
Additional bills now?
Yeah, but he is working 2 jobs and going to school, so I do not think he's lazy.
He is not making enough when he has time to go make more money, and he is choosing not to. And he just said, because I'm lazy. That was his own words. He literally just said he was lazy.
Yeah, he literally just admitted it. Like, just... I can only imagine what Caleb Hammer's cortisol levels are like. I can only imagine. If I had to guess, his cortisol levels are probably going to be just as high, if not higher, than the person that will inevitably crash out about me bringing up nose rings like the last time I did in the comments. Yeah. Because let me tell you, some people really don't like it when you bring up the nose ring. They tend to crash out in the dumbest way possible. But yeah, so yeah, that was that was Caleb Hammer crashing out. That was quite the thing. Yeah. I thought I was gonna crash out, but I did get annoyed, but no chairs were thrown in this time, yeah. Good video, though. It was a good video. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I hope you guys did, too. And if you did, go check out the original video, which will be linked in the description below, as well as Caleb Hammer clips for putting this together, and the man himself, who will be linked down below as well. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, because that helps out a lot, and is very much so appreciated. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.